I love my birthday. I wish I could celebrate with my friends and family more often. Have you ever wondered why it takes so long for your birthday to come around again? What is a year anyway? Get ready to explore the fascinating world of planetary orbits. Miss Mac explains Earth's orbit. Let's first talk about the idea that Earth, our home, is a planet in space. To see our position in space, let's zoom out and take a look. A planet is a large sphere that orbits a star, like how our Earth orbits the sun. Why do you have to clean your house so much in space? Because there's stardust everywhere. Can you believe the very ground you're standing on is actually part of a planet? That's right, your home, your school, everything you've ever known exists on a planet floating around the sun in space. There are planets that are closer to the sun, like Mercury and Venus. And there are also planets that are farther away from the sun than us, like Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Why did the star decide to take a vacation? It needed some space. A year is the time it takes to make one full orbit around the sun, one full circle. On Earth, it takes 365 days and 6 hours to go all the way around the sun. The extra 6 hours is why we have a leap year every 4 years to account for those extra hours. The time it takes to travel in orbit around the sun is different on other planets. Time for an analogy. An analogy is a story we tell to explain something that's complicated using something we already understand. Imagine a huge racetrack going around the sun. The Earth is zooming along and it takes 365.25 days to complete one lap. That one lap is 940 million kilometers.
Whoa!
Or 584 million miles. That's a really long way. Now let's talk about Mercury, the closest planet to the sun. Because it's much closer to the sun, its orbit is much shorter than Earth's. It only takes Mercury 88 days to complete one lap. That means if you lived on Mercury, you'd get to celebrate your birthday 4 times as often as you do on Earth.
Yay!
Imagine that. I get so many more presents. I love presents. Now, let's look at Neptune. Neptune is 30 times farther away from the sun than the Earth is. It's on a giant racetrack. It takes Neptune 165 Earth years to go around the sun. If I lived on Neptune, I wouldn't have even celebrated one birthday yet. What kind of music should you listen to in space? Neptune's. The reason for the difference in length of the year has to do with the distance from the planet to the sun. The closer a planet is to the sun, the shorter its orbit. And the farther a planet is away from the sun, the longer it takes to make one orbit or one revolution. Let's pretend this is the sun, and this here is the Earth. Not only does Earth travel around the sun, Earth also spins on its axis. That's called one rotation, and this is how we measure one day. It takes Earth 24 hours to complete one full spin, one rotation. Did you know not all planets spin at the same speed? That's right. For example, it takes Venus 243 days to spin in one circle to make one rotation. But it takes Venus 225 days to move in a circle around the sun. So a day on Venus takes longer than a year. Yet on Jupiter, it only takes 10 hours to complete one day. Jupiter spins so much faster than Earth. I'm over the moon for planet jokes. These jokes really stink. I'm sorry. That was our stellar journey around the sun. So the next time you celebrate your birthday, remember that Earth's 365 plus 6 hour journey around the sun is just one of many amazing orbital adventures happening in our solar system. Each planet has its own unique year, determined by the distance from the sun and the size of its orbit. Isn't space exploration fascinating? In one of our upcoming videos, we'll explore more about space, like what it's like on other planets and why you can't see the stars during the day. Thanks so much for joining us. I can't wait to see you here next time. You're out of this world. Oh, and happy birthday whenever your birthday is. Bye.